Hi, welcome to Humble Warrior Yoga. I'm Caroline and welcome to this happy hamstring flow. So for today's session you may need a yoga strap. If you don't have one, don't worry, you could use a belt or like the tie from your dressing gown or a scarf, anything like that. You might not need it at all. But just have one handy right next to your mat so it's within easy reach. We're going to begin lying down. So bend into the knees, bring the feet as wide as the mat, and just allow the knees to drop together. Just close down the eyes for a few moments. Just take in a short amount of time to transition. Just letting go of anything that you need to be doing. Start to become aware of your breath. And if you can, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Lovely. So bring the feet back hip width apart and you're just going to draw the right knee in towards the chest. And just take a few circles with the ankle, just one way and the other. And then you're going to extend your leg up, take hold behind the back of the hamstrings. And just gently point and flex the toes. And then you're going to work to straighten the leg. Don't worry if you need to keep a bend in the knee, that's fine. Maybe you can move your hands up to the shin. Or maybe you can even grab a hold of your toes. And again, if you can't reach a foot, take a hold of your strap and you can just hold on to that. If you're using a strap though, try and keep the upper body nice and relaxed. So you're not using too much arm strength to pull your leg back. Just allow it to naturally open up. And if you find that you're quite flexible in the hamstrings already, you can take the other leg out long down the mat. Nice. Just gently release the strap, bend into that knee, see if you can grab hold of the outer edge of that foot, and take a half happy baby. Again, you can have that other leg bent or straight. Just see where you are. So the foot's flexed and pointing up towards the ceiling. And we're drawing down the knee towards the outer ribs. And you can use your other hand just to press down onto that hip crease or the upper thigh. Just keep the other leg active. And gently release. We're just going to change sides. So you're going to draw that left leg in towards the chest. Take a few circles with the ankle. One way and then the other. And take hold behind the thigh. Send the leg up, pointing and flexing. Again, if you need to keep a bend in your knee, you absolutely can. Work with where you're at. Particularly if it's first thing in the morning that you're doing this, it can be very tight when we first wake up. Maybe draw the leg in a little bit closer. Maybe you can move the hands further up, or maybe even take a hold of the toes. Just remember to breathe deep. Again, if you have that flexibility, you could always send the other leg out long. Not quite there yet myself. And then bend the knee, take hold of the outside of that foot and take a half happy baby on this side. The other leg can be flat against the ground or it can be bent. Feeling quite tight on this side, so I'm going to keep my knee bent. Just gently drawing the knee down to the outer ribs. Sole of the foot facing up. Nice. Gently release. Bring both feet flat to the ground. And just have a gentle sway from side to side with the legs. And then we're going to make our way to all fours. So you can either roll onto one side or you can draw the knees in, take hold behind the thighs and gently rock up. So we're going to meet in tabletop. So take the fingers nice and wide. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. And we'll do some cat and cow. So inhale, lift the tailbone. Drop the belly, looking forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Exhale to round through. Allow the head to drop down. A couple more times with your own breath. And when you're done, coming back to neutral, you're going to extend the left foot out behind you. Just have a gentle rock back and forth. And then you're going to pick the leg up just to hip height. Keep the toes pointing down. And then you're going to bend the knee and re-extend. We're going to do this a few times. So we'll go for 10. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Bend the knee back in. Sole of the foot should be facing up towards the ceiling and you're just going to pulse that leg up for 10. So that's 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep the leg lifted. You're just going to circle it out to the side, stepping it forwards into a low lunge. And from here, you're just simply going to shift the hips back, straighten the front leg, flex the toes. Inhale, bend into the knee, come forwards. And exhale, take it back. So we'll do this 5 more times. And you can absolutely keep bending the knee if you need to. Last time. And coming forward. So you're just going to step that foot back. So we're back in tabletop and we'll do that on the other side. As you're ready, tuck in the left toes, send the leg back, have a gentle rock back and forth. As you're ready, lift the leg up, toes pointing down. We're going to bend and then re-extend the leg 10 times. So that's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Keep the knee bent. We're going to pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. I'm just going to circle the knee forwards. Bring the foot between the hands at the front. Low lunge. Same thing as we did on the other side. We're going to shift the hips back, straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Inhale to come forwards. 5 more times. Exhale, take it back. Inhale to come forwards. And only folding as deeply as feels okay for you. So I've lost count, so we'll just do one more for luck. Nice. And then just step that foot back. I'm going to tuck the toes under, sit the hips back, reach the arms forward. Press into the palms, press into the feet, lift the hips up high and back. Have a little pedal out here. Bend the knees, look forward. You're going to step to the front of the mat. It could be one big step, lots of baby steps, doesn't matter. Taking a forward fold. You can just take hold of opposite arms or opposite hands and just have a gentle sway. Keep a bend in the knees. Place the hands down. And you're just going to straighten one leg and bend into the other. Just alternate, seeing how that feels. Noticing where it feels tight. Maybe one leg feels a lot tighter than the other. Lovely. And folding back down. Bend the knees, take the arms out to the sides, sweeping the arms up overhead. And exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart space. Drop the fingertips down to come up. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forwards. Coming into your forward fold. You're going to bring the right palm directly under the face. Extend the left arm out to the side. Bend into the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Bring that palm down and changing sides. So straightening the right leg, bending into the left. And back. You're going to step the left foot all the way back. So in a runner's lunge. You can grab some blocks to put under your hands here if you need to. And we're just going to do like we did on hands and knees. Just going to straighten that front leg. Flex the foot and then bend back into it. So we're going to do that another 5 times. So if your hands don't comfortably come down to the floor, obviously you can put your hands up on blocks. And last time, come back into your runner's lunge. You're just going to walk the hands around to the side. So just bring the feet parallel. So in a wide-legged forward fold, gently folding down. Walk your hands right over towards the left foot. Fold. Slowly walk the hands over to the right foot, reaching and hold. And then come back to center. Then going to bend into that right leg, lower the hips down for Skandasana. Don't worry if your heel lifts off the ground. Slowly go to the other side. And we're just going to alternate between sides a few times. Just do one more. And come back to the right side and just plant the palms, turn to face the front of your mat. So we're back in that runner's lunge. And you're just going to pivot the back foot down, come all the way up, straighten both legs. So the hips are facing forwards, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forwards. And maybe the palms reach the ground, maybe the fingertips do. Just folding over that front leg. Then you're going to bend the knee, walk the hands forwards, just about 6 inches or so ahead of the front foot. Kick that left foot up, standing splits. Try not to let the foot go out to the side, keep the toes pointing down. And then you're going to step that back foot back, pivot it down, and then twist over towards the right, extend the right arm up for revolved triangle. Bring both palms back down, just wiggle that foot back a little bit, step the right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog. Have a little pedal out here. Bend the knees, look forward, step to the front, forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees deeply, arms out to the sides, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart space. And we'll do the other side. As you're ready, drop the fingertips down to come up. Inhale. Exhale to fold. This time, step the right foot all the way back. And we're just going to shift the hips back, straighten the front leg, flex the toes. Inhale to come forwards. Exhale, take it back. Again, you can use blocks here underneath the hands if you need to. We're doing it 5 more times. Last time. Come back into your runner's lunge. You're just going to pivot that back foot down, come all the way up to stand. Hips facing forwards, bring the hands to the hips. Both legs are straight. Inhale. As you exhale, fold forwards. Maybe you stay here, maybe the hands come down to the ground. Just going to bend into that front knee, walk the hands a little way forward, kick the right leg up, toes pointing down for your standing splits. And then take that right foot back down to the mat, pivot it down. And you're going to extend the left arm out, twist towards that left side. Revolve triangle or revolve pyramid. Bring both palms back down, frame that front foot. You're just going to step it back, find downward facing dog. Have a little pedal out. And then lower down to the knees. You're just going to swing the legs around to take a seat. So take a seat with your knees bent and just walk the feet in towards you so you're coming up onto the toes. And then you're going to grab a hold of the toes. So in a boat pose, And see if you can straighten the legs. And lower back down. Take the legs out nice and long down the mat. Take the palms behind you, just right behind the buttocks. Fingertips facing forwards, press into the hands. And you're going to lift the hips up and work to bring the feet down to the ground. So reverse plank. And lower down. So sitting in the same position still, just move the fleshy part of the buttocks to one side. You can get the sit bones nice and grounded. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forwards, folding over the legs. Just softening around, taking a few breaths here. You can absolutely bend the knees if you need to. Nice. And coming all the way back up, we're just going to make our way down to our backs. Take the left leg out long, draw the right knee in towards the chest. You just take hold behind the thigh, extend the leg up, have a little point and flex. Bend the knee. You're just going to gently guide it over towards the left side. Keep both shoulder blades down to the ground. Nice gentle twist. And come back to centre, send that leg out long, bring the left knee in, squeeze it in towards the chest and take a hold behind the thigh, extend the leg up, do a little point and flex of the toes, bend the knee, just use the right hand to gently guide the leg over towards the right side. Again, keep both shoulder blades grounded down. Nice gentle twist. Come back to centre. You're going to bring both knees in towards the chest. Grab hold of the outer edges of the feet. Send the feet up high. Happy baby. Bring the knees out nice and wide, drawing them down towards the outside of the ribs. You can stay still here or have a gentle rock from side to side. And find some stillness here. You're just going to cross the legs over. So cross it at the ankles, sorry. Take hold behind the back of the thighs. And just like we did before, I'm going to rock up to take a seat. So bringing the hands together in front of the heart space, just closing down the eyes for a moment. Notice how your body feels now. Thank yourself for showing up for your practice today and for showing up for yourself. Bowing the head towards the hands. Namaste. Lifting the head, opening the eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that really helped to ease some tension in your hamstrings. It's the kind of practice that you need to do regularly just to maintain or improve your flexibility. Please leave me a comment, let me know how you got on. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so you get notified of new content.